Let me tell you something. If the meal is over 30, you're getting dirty.
Literally kicked me and my daughter out.
Saying that you ready to marry a woman that can cook chicken Alfredo? You got to be kidding me.
Modern relationships are off the rail. You got women getting kicked out on Mother's Day, men proposing with rings in the streets, and somebody out here selling hand jobs for 30 bucks because her husband said so. From $100 dates turn into emotional hostage situations to baby daddies throwing house parties. It's a family reunion. This scroll right here may be the wildest I've ever seen. Buckle up because we're diving into the madness. Let's get to it.
So we're just being two human beings. We're just gonna eat and drink, right? I don't have to do anything weird.
You mean the stuff that come with the package?
Well, where?
You know what comes with the package?
Where?
You get food.
No?
You get your drink.
Yeah.
You get a little alcohol.
Yeah.
You get some dick.
No, wait a minute.
A package deal over a dinner? She said some little liquor, some food, some little drinks, and then she gets to go home and smash. Stick in there. Watch what she says next.
No, it's diabolical. You said you wanted to take me out to eat for food and drink. You didn't say nothing about that. I thought we already went through this with the first round. This is round 3.
Let me tell you something. If the meal is over 30, you're getting dirty.
That man ain't got to get dirty because you over here paying for the meal. Give it a chance. Get to know each other for a little bit. Watch what she says next.
I know.
Listen here, ladies. Just because you take a man out to eat doesn't mean that he's obligated to sleep with you. Guys, get in the comments to let me know. You smashing or dashing?
So for everyone DMing me about my story I posted, this is actually a fact. Wayne literally kicked me and my daughter out on Mother's Day today. And I am just recovering from surgery. I am 5 weeks out from a full mommy makeover. I can't even lift boxes, but this man has his assistants and people coming to help kick us out today.
So you're dating Lil Wayne. He flies you out with you and your daughter, and he decides to break up with you on Mother's Day. Hear what she has to say.
And broke up with me on Mother's Day through text. And her birthday's next weekend. And I leave to New York this week for all the Sports Illustrated press.
You make it sound like you and your daughter are important. Everybody knows you're just there for the money and to get smashed. You're not that important. His daughter is grown too.
I tell you that I am absolutely unsure on how to even process my emotions. Y'all got lawyer recommendations? Please send them because, I know he has 2 girls being flown in today and who knows.
So you're not the only one that's been flown in. He's a famous guy. People don't even know who you are. And now you're coming online to play victim. Why is this always the default with women? But later in the video, we do have a woman that's going to explain it. So make sure you stick around and watch that. And if you made it this far, hit that like button.
Knows how many plethora of girls he has. I've been nothing but supportive to this man. Loved him till the end of the world. But literally flew me, uprooted me from New York City where I was living and brought me here for this bullshit. That's you guys. These men really be taking advantage. And it's
You're one that's taking advantage of the opportunity. What you women need to do is the little bit of money that they give you, take it and save it because this is your rainy day.
not just the emotional abuse. This man has actually laid a hand on me.
When it all ends, now all the bad stuff come out when you realize you're not getting any more money. When you ladies make up stories like this, you're only affecting women that go through real situations because people are starting to not even believe them.
Nah. I took it, you know what they always say, we're stupid for love, and I thought it was a myth, but either women he's put his hands on. And today, we're about to go back to the house that we live in together with my daughter, and we're gonna see what really goes down because this is absolutely crazy and a new low even for him.
It's you and your daughter. The child's not his. Take a step back and look at Lil Wayne. None of his children live with him. What makes you think he's taking you and your daughter seriously in the house you claim you and him are living at and you know they're flying in? Make it make sense.
Y'all not popping if y'all don't got both y'all baby daddies at the house with their kids. Look at this. Say cheese, y'all. This is my family. We are family.
So she's sitting here with both of her baby dads at the house and both of them on the phone strolling. This is not a flex. This is more like immaturity. This is like making a mistake and trying to make it look cool. And the reason why we say that is dysfunctionality. It's because this is just part of the black community where the black woman just looks like a breeder.
I got all my baby daddies with me. Woohoo! Look at my kids.
I'm not gonna lie, that's embarrassing to be sitting there with a woman bragging about having 2 kids by 2 different dudes and they're both in the house like she has some form of control. But stay in there because we have videos that are worse than that coming up.
Facebook watch. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
My friend girl just called me and told me you've been on Facebook saying that you ready to marry a woman that can cook chicken Alfredo. You got to be kidding me.
What's wrong with that? Wanting a woman to cook, but it gets worse. Listen to what she says next.
Ma, first of all, Ma, who told me? Who called you?
Don't worry about that.
Ma,
But
all I said was a woman that can cook chicken Alfredo from scratch deserves some stuff, Ma. That's all I said.
What is wrong with you? Chicken Alfredo, anybody can cook chicken Alfredo, Josh.
Ma,
You need to tell me that you on Facebook talking about you a woman, a house, a car, you about her everything she need, don't have to work no more because of chicken Alfredo. Boy, I read you in this right here.
Ma,
a woman can bring you a cup of water and you ready to settle down.
He's placing his standards, but a black mom makes her black son all about her. He has to always be doing things to satisfy her. When he goes outside of that, this is how black moms act. That's why you have to make sure your mother is married. If you're a son husband, these are the conversations that you have. But it gets worse.
Ma, I don't understand why you're upset. I'm just saying chicken Alfredo is good and every woman can't do that.
I don't care nothing about what other women. I'm talking about you. When you acting like you ain't, the way you act like you ain't never came in contact with a woman. I'm trying to figure out.
Sounds like she's getting jealous of a woman that he's not even dating yet because he's already stating his standards of what he's going to do to fall for the next woman. The mother fears losing her son. But watch this next video.
Excuse me. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. What's your name?
I don't know, bro. She good. You know, she got me.
Man.
You got me right here, bro.
You her man?
Yeah.
Now, you gotta respect the fact that she is on a date with another man. Another thing, why would you lead with giving a woman compliments in front of her date? Come on, guys. We gotta be classy. Watch what he says next.
Ain't no fair, yo. Hold no. See, man. Can I see her hands, please? Like, is it okay with you? You said it's your woman, right? Can I see your hand? Can you flip your hands over?
What you need to see? I don't do magic. I don't have no.
Could you just flip your hands over? That's all. I can tell a lot about a woman by the other side of her hands. You see how my hands is flipped over? Hold up. I don't see a ring on this finger, buddy. How long y'all been dating?
There we go. Checking and looking for a ring just so you can move in. Come on, dude. And she's giving you the vibe as well. Like, hey, with him, everybody is trying not to cause a scene.
2 years and you ain't put a ring on it yet?
Shit. Man, I ain't never been to this, bro.
Roxy. You said your name was Roxy, right? Because I see a chain. Unless she wearing another woman chain on it, like, why you walking out? Listen, let me holler at you for a second.
I don't respect it, so.
That's what you call a rider. That's how you know that girl like him. She trying to tell the dude that's pursuing her, like, bro, really not interested. Like, you make me uncomfortable. That's a rider. A man should not always have to step up and say, hey, I'm with her, man. Back off, dude, or it's going to be a fight. When you sit back, let the women shut him down because that's a direct disconnection. Watch what happens next.
2 years, right? Do she cook? Can she cook?
Master Chef.
How often does she cook for you?
Every day, what?
Every day. So let me ask you something else. Like, she have a good career. What about you? Because I mean, her looking like she might take care of you, homie.
Shit,
huh?
that's what it meant for.
My thing is, if she's in position to do all that, she cook every night. You ain't popped the question yet? What you waiting on?
What question you ready to pop?
The question is, why you still up in there trying to pursue the situation? Come on, man.
Will you marry me? Because if you cook for him every night, I got a ring right here for your finger right now. Because homie playing games, man. Like, you listen, a woman is technically single if you ain't put a ring on there and it proposed to her.
Hey, they got moral. Looks like there's a moral in the story here, but in real life, if a woman shows that she's loyal at first and a guy whips a ring out, Bro, just let her go.
If you were serious, you would have already did that.
You know,
Put a ring on it. I'ma holler at you. She look better walking away, huh?
On a real note, a woman that can be purchased is not worth having. But we got more videos that make that video look like a walk in the park.
Hey, baby. Why was you wasting your time?
sorry.
Hey, that's you going about your business, player.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I didn't mean to hurt you.
I can't imagine myself living without you.
Even if you're playing around and it's a skit, it's still embarrassing.
I can't. So you know what, babe? Will you marry me?
The thing is, he did it in such a goofy way so he don't feel embarrassed about doing it, and it looks like no one even takes him serious. What does she do next?
So last year, me and my husband was going through some financial problems, so we decided that I become a hooker. And it was my first time being a hooker, so I didn't really know what to do. That's when my husband drove us to a bar and told me to stand in front of the bar and try to pick up a guy.
You ain't got no husband. You got an ex-pimp that's trying to go back to his old ways. Hey, let's hear how this plans out.
My husband told me to tell the guy that I charge $100, and if I had any questions, he'll be parked around the corner. So I stood outside the bar for 5 minutes, and that's when I got my first customer. He asked me how much, and I told him $100, and that's when he told me that he only had 30. So that's when I told him to wait right there, and then I ran back to my husband. My husband, what can the customer get for just $30?
I would have said 2 minutes, but let's hear what the husband got to say.
And my husband told me that he only could get a hand job, so I ran back to the customer and told him that's all he could get. The customer agreed, and that's when we got into his car. Then he unzips his pants and out pops this huge... So I stared at it for a minute, and then I told him, hold on, I'll be right back. So I ran back to my husband and I looked at him, and then I said, can you loan this customer $70?
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup, let me see what you look like without the hair, I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep.
What? No. When he says, I want to see what you look like with no makeup, he's trying to match your ego with your real looks. There are some girls out there that do act like they're cute, but they can also put a wet wipe to the face and still be pretty. And a lot of you girls out here who have the ego, a wet wipe is going to just hurt your whole entire well-being as a woman. That's what let me see your makeup, let me see you without makeup means. Let's see what else they got to say.
Come over here thinking that I'm gonna...
No, I think I get what she's saying.
No, Cash.
Like, you met me doing my nails, my lashes, and everything like that, right? We just started talking. Oh, I just want to see your natural. Like, you don't need all... I know I don't need it. So you don't have to tell me that I don't need it.
I want to see your fat ass stomach. I want to see your ugly ass toes. I want to see your no lashes. I want to see that because why?
I was the same way too, but that's what I'm saying. Response wasn't...
We don't even have the luxury of having that conversation physically.
Women don't get it. He's gonna see you at your worst majority of the time than he is at your best. Things change when you live with people. He just want to know what is he walking through and what's gonna happen, what he's going to see. Because the worst thing a man could do is think he got a dime piece and he got to wake up to an ugly duckling every day with a nasty attitude.
If I'm short,
yeah.
Okay.
We see that you're short.
Exactly.
That's my point.
We know.
Oh, you saying we as men?
Like,
yeah, we have the luxury of being like, yo,
we can't.
What are we talking about?
You can't really hide what you got going on.
Physically, I do need to see you because I need to know what kind of kids potentially look like.
And he's right. A man cannot show up with a whole bunch of makeup on and faking his height and faking a lot of things. He's going to be exposed immediately. But a woman shows up with fake everything and she could trick the man.
Yeah.
It's not about the lifestyle. Again, if people like to upkeep yourself, physically, your face, physical body, whatever. So I don't want to see no plumpy bras. I don't want to see.
I guess I'm gonna have to be the one to say it because I always am. But all of these high-powered men are not just essaying these women like that. You know what I'm saying? I done been in these situations, these parties, where these girls be happily there, happily whoring, everything they can do nasty to these dudes, thinking that they was gonna get put into some type of position. They want to be singers, they want to be actresses, they want to get in the industry, and they feel like a dude gonna help them do it. So they go and do all of this shit with them. They happily taking the drugs. They're happily doing it all. The discrepancy happens when it doesn't meet up to their expectations and they don't end up getting nothing out of it. And now everybody calling them this and calling them that. So now you know they type of way. And they want to attach themselves to that man any way that they can so that they can get something out of the situation. They don't care if it's negative. They don't care if it's positive. Yeah, so all these men ain't lying. Come on, think about it. All of these high-powered men have to SA somebody. There's plenty of girls lining up trying to do it for free. Come on.
And that's that. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Definitely share the video. If this is your first time watching, hit that subscribe button. And trust me, if you thought this was juicy, go down into the playlist and click on more videos just like this, or go right back to my last one because that one was good from earlier. See you on the next video.